So happy Monday night, everybody. And up here at the top where it says Milan Jensen, that's me right there in the black shirt. I'm signing in under Milan's Zoom account because Milan is on her last post. She showed they were going through the Caicos Islands and winging their way around Cuba and heading off to Jamaica. So Milan asked me to host a call for her tonight because she and Kevin are on the Beachbody cruise on Oasis of the Seas, which is one of the annual trips that Beachbody offers that all of us can earn and go on if we want to. Kevin and I went a couple years ago, and it was a 7-day cruise. It was amazing, but I'm not a huge fan of the Caribbean, so we never got off the ship. And we loved the days we were in port because we had the whole ship to ourselves. So I want to welcome everybody to the call tonight. And I have been asked to talk about Emerald Coach status. Now, this call is scheduled in the New Coach University for March. And then the New Coach University is for new coaches or coaches who have new coaches that want to support them. But I went ahead and invited some of my team here, Nicole and Kathy, so they could just check it out. Now, Nicole is a new coach, but I just wanted to invite people to come and listen in. And Nicole, I'm so excited to see you. Nicole is rocking the 21-day fix.
Yay!
And Kathy just finished week 1 on the Ultimate Reset where she lost 6.6 pounds in 1 week. So, Emerald Coach. Tessette, I know that I can't hear you, but are you a new coach? Yes, no? Okay. Because Kathy's a pretty new coach, Nicole's a new coach, and I'm going to explain what an Emerald Coach is. All Beachbody coaches start as a coach. And as a coach, you are eligible to earn commissions on everything you sell, 25%. It's a great place to start. And the first promotion that you receive, the first rank advancement is to Emerald Coach. And what an Emerald Coach means is you have, you're active. And what active means is that you have at least 50 personal volume. And that volume can come either from you or it can come from your customers. I'm familiar with lots of network marketing companies, and many companies require the distributor or the coach to have personal volume that they themselves purchase. Beachbody does not require that. So say, for example, I haven't bought anything, but I have a customer that comes in and purchases something, that volume would count towards keeping me active. So the first part of being an Emerald is that you are an active coach with at least $50, 50 points, which is equivalent to about $50. For example, a bag of Shakeology is 90 PV, and what that stands for is personal volume. So you are an active coach. Now, at the first level of leadership, you have enrolled 2 coaches, one on your right side, one on your left side. Because we are a binary compensation plan, so we only have 2 sides, left and right. So everybody that we enroll is going to fall down those 2 legs. So when you have a coach on your left side and a coach on your right side, and they are both active, that moves you up to Emerald status. Now, there's a couple of great benefits in Emerald status. Number 1 is that you begin getting paid on all of the coaches in your success line, all the way down. Beachbody does not have any cutoff. It does not have any, like a lot of companies have what they call breakaway legs, or you only get paid to a certain number of levels. In Beachbody as a coach, you get paid to infinity. You can have coaches 100 levels, 1,000 levels, 10,000 levels down. And all of that volume, all of it, counts towards what are called cycle bonuses. And that includes your coaches, the coaches your coaches enroll, the coaches those coaches enroll, and to infinity. So when you become an Emerald Coach, you are then eligible for cycle bonuses. Now, we can earn a lot of money selling products. at 25% commission. I mean, you have 3 customers that buy Shakeology. That's $33 a piece. That's a $99 commission to you. Your Shakeology is free. But where we can really accumulate large residual incomes is in our cycle bonuses. And as an Emerald coach, I'm not going to explain all the calculation things. I'm going to give you a general idea of it. But you get paid a cycle bonus based on 300 points. So if you have 200 points on one side and 100 points on one side, that's 300. Bam, you get a cycle bonus. Every time you hit that 300, you're going to get a cycle bonus. For example, I'm as a diamond status, I get paid $18 a cycle, and I'm allowed to cycle up to 75 times a day. Now, I'm not cycling 75 times. Yeah, exactly, Nicole. I saw your eyes get big. That's a lot of cycles. I don't really know what 18 times 75 is. Well, I really don't know what that is. But it's a lot of money. So, but as a Emerald coach, you cycle at $14 a cycle. So the first benefit of being an Emerald coach is that you start getting cycle bonuses. The second benefit is, as an Emerald coach, when you qualify for Success Club, that's Success Club 5 or Success Club 10, that puts you into 2 lead pools. The first lead pool is the customer program. And what that means is so right above where I'm sitting is my TV. So say somebody's watching TV and they see an infomercial and they purchase a program. That customer goes to Beachbody. Beachbody keeps the commission on that, but the customer is then given to us. That customer then is tagged and becomes our customer. And for the life of that customer, anything they ever buy again, you get the commission on. And I always share an example of my customer, Rachel, who's amazing. She lives in Pennsylvania. She has been my customer for the entire 10 years I've been a Beachbody coach. And I'll give you one example. Shakeology has been out 7 years. It was 7 years next month in April. Rachel has had Shakeology every single month for the last 7 years. So every single month, I have earned a $33 commission on her Shakeology for 7 years. She also gets what's called a core nutrition pack, and she gets any new program that comes out, she gets. So I calculated up one time just to see what the value of these customers are that are given to us from Beachbody. Hi, Dina. And from that one customer, I have earned over $15,000. Now that's over 10 years, but that's one customer. So, and I use Rachel for an example because the customer pool where we become eligible for customers, depending on who that customer is, can have a huge impact on our business. I can tell you that many of the top coaches came to their coaches, top coaches of the year, have come to their coaches as free customers. So as an Emerald coach, you qualify for that free customer pool. The other thing that you qualify for, and again, you are an Emerald coach and you have Success Club, is Shakeology customers. Shakeology, where on the, say someone buys P90X and Beachbody keeps the money, it's a little bit different on Shakeology. Shakeology is only sold through the coaching network. So if someone goes to beachbody.com and they purchase Shakeology, that order and the commission goes to a coach. So for example, in my back office today, I had 3 new customers. 2 of them came to me through the customer program and 1 came through the Shakeology lead program. So if I'm up in the wheel, if it's my turn to get that Shakeology customer, they become my customer and I get the $33 commission. So those are the benefits of being an Emerald coach. It's your first promotion level, you qualify for cycle bonuses, and you become eligible for 2 customer pools, the lead program and the Shakeology program. Any questions on any of that? Okay. So one of the first things I encourage coaches to do is to become an Emerald coach as quickly as possible. Now, one thing that is unique in Beachbody, most network marketing companies do not allow you to enroll your spouse as a coach. Beachbody allows you to enroll your spouse. And the day I became a Beachbody coach, I enrolled Kevin as a coach, and I enrolled my son, who was 19 at the time, as a coach. So that I immediately became an Emerald coach to qualify for these things. Now, once I got other coaches, my son has dropped off. He's not a coach anymore, much to my chagrin. But obviously, Kevin is still a coach. So one of the things I recommend, if people can do it, is to get to Emerald coach as quickly as possible. The spouse is one way to do it. Sisters, brothers, moms, friends. And I can tell you, many coaches say, for example, sign their husband up right away, or they wait until they have another coach to sign up, and then they know that those two coaches, if they have another coach who signed up, and then they sign up their husband, that will get them Emerald status. In the Beachbody, in your online back offices, there's a video, I think Michael Neiman did it, that talks about why it's a great thing to enroll your spouse as a coach, because they get you halfway to Emerald. So your first goal as a Beachbody coach, if you're working this as a business and you want to build a big residual income for it, is to set a goal to get to Emerald coach. Any questions about that? Okay, you guys are all so quiet. So I didn't do this at the beginning.
Judy, I do have a question.
Okay, good. If you want a break.
If you enroll your husband, then what is he required to do monthly?
Initially, you have to pay the sign-up fee for your husband, and they're going to have the $15.95 business sign-up fee.
Yep.
I mean, the $15.95 a month business service fee. And then they're going to be Emerald. They're going to have to be active, which is another 50 PV. Now, what I suggest people do is, say, for example, you're active, Kathy, because you drink Shakeology every month. And was it right this month?
Yeah.
Oh, good. We had several months in a row where Kathy had some issues with her Shakeology. She ended up getting a month free.
I can't drink it now.
You will soon. You will soon. But so, for example, Kathy's always active because she has Shakeology every month. Say she has a customer that wants to buy, well, like say she's doing so great on the Ultimate Reset and somebody wants to buy that. What Kathy can do is, rather than send them to her website, is she can send them to her husband's website to buy the product. The reason for that is that would make her, and your husband's name's Paul, right? Okay, so if Susie customer went and bought their product from Paul, that would make Paul active without Paul ever having to buy anything. Because the personal volume can come from the customers. Now, the beauty of signing up a spouse is what we call double dipping. So every person who buys something from Kevin, stick your head over here. There's Kevin. Because Kevin is the coach underneath me, every customer that purchases something from him, he gets a 25% commission. Now, I don't know about you guys, but in our household, it's kind of one checkbook. So we get a 25% commission. So he gets the actual commission, but because he's part of my success line, the volume for that comes up to me. So Kevin gets the commission and I get the volume towards my cycle bonuses. So that's kind of what we call double dipping. Any other questions? And there goes Kevin for his walk. Any other questions? So I know, I'm assuming Tessette's married because there's some guy walking around her kitchen. And I know all of you guys are married, Dina and Nicole and Kathy. So at the point you have another coach ready to sign up, if you don't have two coaches, then that's a great time to sign up your husband. Now, when you've got other coaches, you don't have to keep them active. Some brand new coaches, they'll purchase under their husband. Like everybody who has Shakeology active all the time, if they need to order something or they want to order something, then they can purchase it under their husband. But I can tell you, in the 10 years, it'll be 10 years in December that we've been coaches, Kevin has never, ever, ever not once had to purchase anything under himself. And I have never had to purchase anything under myself to stay active. My customers keep me active. Kathy, do you have a question? I saw a thoughtful look. So although I do purchase Shakeology, I would be active without that. So one of the things I didn't start at the ask at the beginning is if, and I know Kevin Jensen always does a great job of this, and I forgot to ask if anyone had any questions about coaching that they wanted to ask as a new coach, or if they had any wins that they wanted to share for this week. Because I feel like I'm doing all the talking. Nicole, we may have Nicole sing. Nicole's a great singer. She said, yeah, but she is a great singer. I've heard she's a great singer.
Mm-hmm.
And Tessette, you love the soup? Because what soup? Tessette's saying, I love the soup. Oh, no, that was Linda. Yes. Linda tried. Linda's also on here on the phone. Linda's a brand new coach that signed up yesterday. And Linda, I don't think you can see, but Nicole, who's on here, is the one I was telling you is rocking the 21-day fix. Linda's going to be doing the 21-day fix to Nicole. And I sent her my split pea soup recipe that I say is the best in all the land. And Linda said she loved it. Great. Great.
Very nice.
Judy, I still have some questions.
I want to hear them.
You were saying something about the Shakeology, but you still have to have your 90 points to stay active, right? Or your 50 points to stay active, don't you?
I do. You do. But that doesn't have to come from you. That can come from your customers at an Emerald Coach level.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Now, I'm a diamond, so I have to have some of my own. As Emeralds, you don't. I have to have PV of my own, just not for my customers. But as an Emerald Coach, you don't. That can all come from your customers.
So if I had two people and say just I ordered the Shakeology from my husband, then that would make me active?
As long as you had customers that were buying it, yes.
So he would have to buy it?
A customer.
No, customer, okay.
Yeah. Your volume can come from your customers or from yourself.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, Steve. Any more questions?
Sorry I'm late.
Late is better than not at all, and we're glad you're here. And we've actually been talking. Where are you calling from, Steve?
Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Bowling Green, Kentucky. So we've got, and Dina, forgive me, North Dakota, South Dakota?
South.
South. I can never remember. So that's not where Mount Rushmore is, right?
Yes.
Oh, it is. Okay. So we've got Bowling Green, Kentucky, South Dakota, Wisconsin, La Mesa. Nicole lives in my hood. And Nicole, we're going to set up, don't be jealous, everybody. I signed up several new coaches that are all here in San Diego. I'm going to set up a live and in-person meeting. And then I'm from North County, San Diego. Nicole's East County, kind of, North County, Central San Diego, and I don't know where Tessette is from. And Linda, who's also on the call, doesn't have her face on here, she's in Oceanside, kind of right by me. So, Steve, did you have any question? Are you a new coach?
Well, no, I became a coach in October,
Okay. Okay.
but
And
I still have 0 downline. So
doesn't matter. You've got the future in front of you. How are you
That's
liking?
right.
How are you liking coaching?
I love Beachbody. I love the positive outlook that everyone has. I love the workouts. I love the nutrition. I think it's a perfect blend of all those things that I've done all the diets and the Weight Watchers and all of that stuff, and this seems to work for me. And I just want to find some more people that it'll work for.
Good. So we've been talking about till you got on about Emerald coaches. Do you have any question about becoming Emerald?
I just need one person, then I've got a wife, so I
There
can
you
do that.
go. There you go. Good. Well, what workout program are you doing, Steve?
Well, I've been doing 21-day fix. A week ago today, I had eye surgery, so I'm going to be not working out for a month at least. So
Okay.
we'll see. I've lost in 4 rounds of 21-day fix. I lost 34 pounds.
All right.
And lots of inches. I mean, pounds sound really good, but I'm lean and mean.
Fabulous. And Nicole up above you just is rocking the 21-day fix. Kathy up there at the cute bookshelves has done the 21-day fix. She's doing the ultimate reset right now. Dina's working on size. And did you guys see Country Heat? Oh my gosh. I am so excited. Did you see it, Kathy? The new program? Oh my gosh. I posted it. It's Autumn Calabrese. It's a brand new workout. I'm so excited. A brand new workout program that's going to be released at Summit that is country line dancing.
Is there a video?
What?
Is there a video or anything?
Yes.
Oh,
That's the new workout.
I gotta go see it.
And I am so excited because, Steve, I started with 200 pounds to lose. And I've
Wow.
lost a lot, but I'm not done yet. So I still have to modify all the workouts. I mean, I have to modify the modifiers.
Right.
And when I saw this country, I'm not coordinated. Trust me, I'm not coordinated. But I look like looking at that video, I think I could do that. I may not look as good as they do. I may not get those, right turns and stuff in. Nicole's laughing because I saw her rhythm in that video. I'm kind of uncoordinated, but I think I can do that with no modifications.
I've talked to a lot of people who don't want to do this because most of the programs require push-ups or pull-ups or really strenuous upper body stuff, and some of them have shoulder injuries and things like that. I'm afraid of size. I've looked at that and haven't tried it, but Sean T's crazy.
He's wonderful.
And the moves are just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
but I think I could do the country thing that
Country Heat, baby.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I agree because, I'm P90X certified, but I got certified specifically to learn the modifications because I do wall push-ups. My goal in life is to do one pull-up maybe in the next 5 years.
Right.
Even with the 21-day fix, I follow the modifier, but she still can do a lot of things I can't do. I can't do planks.
You know that side plank they do? I can't do that.
I can't
Anybody do the side plank?
I can't do any of the planks. I can't even do the neat planks. I have to modify those. But my motto is to everybody is that if you're moving for 30 minutes, I don't care what you're doing, you're getting exercise. But when I saw that video today, I thought, I can do that. I can do that without modifying. I think it's going to be huge. I think
you can quit posting those pictures of you walking on the beach too. That kind of makes us landlocked people a little envious.
Oh,
Just kidding.
Did you see the ones today?
Not today.
We're just about to buy an RV, and then I'm going to come visit all of you.
Come on.
And because I've never been to Kentucky, but we were looking at Carlsbad State Beach, and I took some today from up on the bluff where you look down, and the RV spots are right at the edge. Nicole, have you ever been to Carlsbad State Beach, the campground? Oh.
No, ma'am.
But you know where it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were driving around there. We got a 20-minute pass to drive in there. But yeah, I'm going to come visit all of you. And my whole RV lifestyle is a business write-off, which is another great thing about this business. So any more questions from anyone? Any more gossip? Anything anybody wants to share? Okay, so Steve, can I ask you a question?
Yes, ma'am.
What are you doing to get your first coach? You got your wife in the wings. What actions are you taking to find your first coach?
Well, I've been going down through my list, and I'm communicating with people. I'm not hitting them right off the bat. I'm just trying to jab, 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 and then throw the big punch.
Good.
I've gone through probably 15 people in the last 2 weeks, and I'm still working on it.
So I just want to tell you what you're doing is exactly right. And for every 20 people we talk to, one's going to say yes. So you just keep going and always judge your success on the actions you're taking, not on the results you get, because we can't ever predict the results. We can't predict the actions. And what Steve just referred to when he talked about the jab, jab, punch, that's a book by Gary Vaynerchuk that it's an amazing book. And what the jab, jab, left hook punch or something is about: provide value, provide value, provide value, provide value, ask for something. It's about establishing a source like Nicole, like how you posted about the mashed cauliflower, how you like it. Kathy's always posting motivational stuff. The stuff that you post that you're sharing or the value you're providing to people, those are the jabs. Those are the jabs. And that's a great book. Kathy's always asking me for books. That's another book that I highly recommend. And it's something like jab, jab, left hook punch. I mean, if you just type in jab, jab, and then you type in Gary and even just the first initial V, his book will come up. And he is anymore he's got kind of bad language. He didn't used to, but he does now. I think he thinks it's kind of in. But his first book was, do you remember, Steve? Because it's about wine. His family owned a little liquor store that was not doing that great. And he kind of got into social media, and he started doing YouTubes about wine. His family's business totally exploded. Online wine sales, and all his stuff is about the power of social media. And his book, Jab, Jab, Punch, is about too many people go out there try and sell, sell, sell without ever providing any value. And so that's what Steve was talking about. Provide value, provide good information, recipes, fitness tips, motivational things. All of that is your jabs. And when you've built up a relationship with people, when they trust you, when they see that you care about what they're doing and that you're here to help them, then you can ask for support. Now so it says pictures but not video. Sometime you talk to someone about the business and 6 months later they call you and say they want to try the business. Linda, did you type that? Yes. Thank you, Linda, because I did talk to Linda last August about becoming a Beachbody coach. And we talked again yesterday, and she became a coach yesterday. So and I have a lot of people that the time frame is 2 years, where you have that first conversation, you stay in touch with them, you're there providing them information. What we do to be successful is be consistent. Have a presence every day, and be product of the product. Share what we're doing, like my accountability posts. And Kathy's doing a great job of her accountability posts. She's showing every single day what she's eating on the Ultimate Reset. She's got the pictures of the food, and I'm very transparent. Like I said a couple days ago, I eat out. We eat lunch out 2 or 3 times a week. We need to stop that. I don't control what's in them that well. I need to only eat out once a week. So I shared a post about I was having a challenge with getting my walks in. We don't have to be perfect. People don't want to follow perfect people because no one else is perfect. And if we try and pretend that we're perfect, we're not going to have any credibility. I mean, like Steve, have you talked on Facebook about the fact that you have to take it easy for a couple weeks of your eye surgery?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Because
I made a long post today kind of talking about my little pity party. So I think it's pretty, I think it'll help some people.
Good. And what did you share about it?
Well, I know several people now that are fighting cancer. They're fighting other debilitating diseases. I've got a friend who's a missionary in Honduras whose son had a four-wheeler accident, and he's been just really messed up. He broke his neck and his back, and he can't talk and all this stuff. And my little bitty eye hurting and getting better is kind of small. So I've just been praying for them today.
Mm. And you bring up a good point about everything's relative. Cammie is a coach, and she's not really very active anymore, but it's probably 5 years ago she won the transformation contest. She has MS, and she's in a wheelchair, and she did P90X from a wheelchair.
Wow.
And lost 75 pounds and won $25,000, all from a wheelchair. And so, like, I wake up and I think, oh, my foot's sore. And what about Cammie? What about Cammie doing this from a wheelchair? It's the personal responsibility. But when we share those things, and like, for example, admitting, okay, I'm having a pity party. I realize this is no big deal. And I said about my walking. I just need to pull up my big girl panties and get back out there. And I shared my tennis shoe that I posted about. I did not get it done in 100 days. The old me would have said, forget it. I would have ripped it up and I would have thrown it away. Forgetting the fact that I've never done that many workouts in 108 days in my life. And when I posted about that, and I posted, I'm not giving up because I don't have to be perfect. And so what if it takes me 110 days to do 100 workouts? I got huge response on that post. Huge response. Oh, thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. Because it shows we don't have to be perfect. We only have to be real. So good job, Gary. Steve. I was thinking he's still saying Gary Vaynerchuk. He happens to be good friends and went to school with a good friend of mine back in New Jersey. I don't know him, but Deb does. Go, Kathy.
Would you recommend that you respond to every single person that makes a comment to your post?
I would say as new coaches, absolutely. Because one of the things I suggested to Nicole the other day, she did her business launch post. She had a lot of likes. I suggested that she private message everyone. I'm saying, thank you so much for liking my post. I'm real excited. Who do you know that I can support? The reason for that is people like to be acknowledged. And when they see that you've liked, when they like your post and you acknowledge them to it, they like it. So as you can do that, yes, I do suggest that. And I suggest doing it during private message, and because you know me in the asset list, tracking what you're doing, saying that you followed up. Then when you look at it, you can see, okay, well, here's 20 Facebook friends, and I've reached out to 16 of them over the last couple weeks. These 4 I haven't reached out to. Send them private Facebook message, checking in, see how you're doing, what's going on. This is a relationship building business. And we need to create the relationships first.
I have a question.
Okay.
How many active contacts do you have now, Judy?
Well,
roughly.
Contacts, you mean like in my database?
Yeah.
Well, now I'm going to preface this by saying I have been in business for myself for 20 years.
Yeah.
And 15 years ago, 12 years ago, I finally got there. I was a realtor for 14 years. I never tracked my customers. That was the biggest mistake I ever made. And I didn't follow up with past customers. And I urge my coaches, don't do what I did. I went out and I dug for new business every day rather than investing time and energy in my existing customers. So I learned from that mistake. In my database now, I think I have probably 38,000 people.
Wow.
But again, 15 years.
Yeah.
And,
but the question I have is, I've got 2,700 friends on Facebook.
okay.
A lot of those don't count because they live in Honduras or Nicaragua or somewhere that I used to live.
Okay.
But How do you keep track of them? How do you know? What's your process of dealing with those numbers?
Okay, so first, can I challenge you on something you said?
Sure.
I think they all count. Because
Well, they do
even though
count, but we don't do business there yet, so
but they might know someone that lives in the U.S. or Canada.
that's true. They do.
I don't care where anybody lives. So what I do is I have a data management system. It's called Infusionsoft. You don't have to have. I pay $300 a month for that. What's free is an Excel spreadsheet, and I believe. And Steve, you're at a great place to start. You have 2,700 people from Facebook. One of the things I would do is I have an Excel spreadsheet, and if you send me a message, I can send it to you. It's just a form that one of my coaches, who's very IT, very computer literate, created. And what I would do is I would take all 2,700 of those friends, export them from Facebook into the asset list.
Right.
Okay. And then I have columns on everybody: email, phone number, country, blah, 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 blah. And then I would start and I'd reach out to every one of them. Now in there I have contact date, action, next contact date. So maybe pick 5 a day because you don't want to end up in Facebook jail. But so Susie Smith in Honduras. Hi, Susie. We haven't connected in a long time. I wanted to let you know that I'm with Beachbody right now. What you said, I did Weight Watchers. I did this. I did that. They never really worked. This is working for me. Who do you know in the United States or Canada who might need my support?
Thanks.
And that's
I'll send
all.
that.
That's all you have to do. And I always put it in the tone of asking for a referral, because when you ask for a referral, people want to help you. You say, "You want me to become your coach? Do you want to sign up? You want to lose weight?" People are going to go, "Whoa, no way." You say, "Who do you know that might need my help?" The way you frame it gets your reticular activating system going and think, who do I know? Who do you know in the U.S.? Who do you know in Canada? Now, with 2,700 people, well, first, you're going to mark all the people that are Beachbody coaches. Don't call them. But everybody
That's only
else,
20 or so.
okay, but see, you've got 20 that you can put no action, you know. You've already
Right.
got your list down. The rest of them, you just start going through them. And Kathy can tell you, because I've been coaching her for a couple months, it's all about consistency. And Kathy's got a great morning routine down now where she does this, 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 this. And part of that is reaching out to people every single day. I have this is my to-do list every day, and up here at the top, invite, be proof, and learn. And then I've got things on here to check off the things that we're doing. And every day I make contacts. And that's why I say don't worry about the results. Just keep taking consistent actions. So that's how I'd manage it. I would get them all out of Facebook. And do you know, if you don't know how to export them, Kevin Finneran.
I do.
Okay.
I do it.
Okay, then you just export them out and put them in alphabetical order and you stop. Now, say you send a message to Susie Smith and she says, "Steve, I do know someone. Great. Would you mind getting me their contact information, or can you get their information to me?" And she says, "Call me back in 3 days, or send me a message back in 3 days." On your Excel spreadsheet, it's going to have next contact date. So say today is the 14th, and she says to contact me in 3 days. So I would put a next action date. I put March 17th. And why I like the Excel spreadsheet is every morning you can go in there and you can sort the whole Excel spreadsheet by date. And on 3/17, everybody's going to come up that you need to talk to. Because in my database, I have a cover sheet that comes up for the day that says who I need to contact, and and I click on and it says everything that I did in the past. Every email message I have, I cut and paste into my database. Every conversation I have with someone, I cut and paste into my database so that I will know that I have talked to them before. So I will know the last time I talked to them. And I don't ever open a file without having a next contact date. So everyone I talked to today has a next contact date. Maybe I just left them a message. For example, I recently bought a bunch of leads, okay? And so the ones that I contacted today, if I left a message, I make it in 2 days. If I've left 3 messages and I haven't heard from them, I have an email that I send that says, I haven't heard back from you, here's the information. And I get to a point where I'm done, and then I put in there, I make it inactive. Like if I've contacted someone 3 or 4 times and I haven't heard back, I make them inactive. But every day when I open my Infusionsoft, I know who I'm supposed to call that day. And it may seem cumbersome, but it's the best way to be consistent. Now,
Right.
Kathy asked the question about making comments on these people and how I suggested to Nicole to reply to all these. I put that in my database. For example, I would put a note that said, Susie liked my launch post, and I sent her this note. And then I tickle it for a date. I never, ever close a file without making a next contact date or making it inactive. And if I've made it inactive, I know why I've made it inactive. But I believe the most powerful tool you have in this business is your asset list, the list of who you know. And Steve, if you know 2,700 people, I can't imagine that at least 1, if not 10, prospective new coaches are lurking in there waiting to hear from you.
They gotta be.
You just have to find them. And the good example I give is with the deck of cards. In every deck of cards, there's 52 cards. If you count the jokers, there's 54. How many aces are in a deck of cards?
4.
Right. So out of those 52 cards, you're looking for the aces. So out of 52 contacts, you want to find the aces. But you're not going to find them if you're not reaching out. And the worst thing that anybody can ever say is no. And you say, thanks so much. I appreciate your help. And then in your mind, you go, next. Another good book is Go for No. That's a great book. It totally changes how you look at the word no. They make it like a contest. The quicker you get to know, the quicker you're going to be successful. And I always say, if you have a 50-gallon drum and a 5-gallon jar, and if you picture that you have to have them all filled before you can be successful, you need, what, 400 times more no's than yeses? But you got to go through all those no's to get to the yeses. And you're not going to find who the yeses are unless you're asking. And that's
Well,
our job.
the thing that has surprised me lately is that when I send out 15 invitations, I get 6 responses back, and most of them are, well, thank you for asking. I've been needing to do something. The ones that would probably be ugly are the ones that don't respond.
The ones that don't respond are just not ready yet.
Yeah. So I've been very positively impacted by that. That's taken away some of my fear.
And Steve, Kathy, what does it mean when someone replies ugly?
It's not about you.
That's right.
It's about them. People who say ugly stuff have an issue with themselves. It's not about you. Because nice people, happy people don't say ugly stuff to other people. It's projection. They're not happy with them. And I don't ever hear a no. I hear not now, not yet, not at this time, don't have the money yet. I don't hear a no. And so, for example, I'm pretty, what's the word I want to use? I'm pretty hard to get rid of. Let me say it that way. So, for example, if someone unsubscribes from my newsletter, that doesn't mean I don't send them a Facebook friend request. That doesn't mean I still call them. If someone finally tells me, Judy, leave me alone, I'm not interested, I'll say, okay, great. Well, maybe I'll check back in 6 months. But it's true. People's lives change every single day, where they are. You may have talked to someone yesterday that had a great career, and today they got laid off. And now what are they going to do? You never know. But with 2,700 people, you're good for a couple months, Steve. One at a time, one at a time, one at a time. And those people in Honduras and Central and South America, you just never know who they may know in the U.S. or Canada, or if rumors are true in the U.K., which we're hoping is going to be announced at Summit. It's only a rumor. Don't quote me on it. I have heard no authority say it. It's just the rumor mill. Okay. Any other questions? And great questions.
Just one question, Judy. Just as I've been listening, I sometimes worry that I'm not projecting myself as needing something. If that makes sense. Sometimes I feel like, because I don't really share my struggles, you know. So then I'm like, well, do they think that I'm perfect?
Well, Kathy, and just so that you guys know, Kathy, you should share your struggles. Kathy has lost over 100 pounds and kept it off 10 years.
Yes.
Is that amazing or what?
And I feel like they're like I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they're like how would she know, or you know, she doesn't know, or she's I don't know.
One of the things that you need to do, and you're getting good at this, Kathy, is sharing. I lost 100 pounds. I've kept it off in 10 years, and I still struggle.
Yeah.
You know, it's that thing. Losing weight is hard. Losing weight is hard. Keeping weight off is hard. Being overweight is hard. Pick your heart.
Mm-hmm.
Once we lose weight, losing weight is easier than keeping it off, I think. We're always going to have struggles. And as you share those struggles that you're having daily, that's how you get credibility. You just share, but you remind them, and you did a great job of those pictures, putting up your collage. I mean, I couldn't believe that was you 100 pounds ago. That's a huge accomplishment, and you sharing that you still struggle. For example, a lot of us, emotional eating, something goes wrong, the first thing we want to do is eat. We want to shove those feelings down. Sharing that we felt like that, but that we didn't do it, gives other people the hope they can have that struggle and choose not to do it. Or if we do it and have one cookie instead of the 500 we used to have, that's my compulsive personality, that's a win. That's my whole B+ thing. You don't have to be perfect to succeed. You just have to be taking daily steps in the direction of your goal. We've kind of really gotten off track on the Emerald Coach part, but I'm really loving this anyway, actually. Dina, you have any questions or anything you want to share?
No, not at this point. Thanks.
Dina's the only one that knows me close up, personal, real life. And Dina has known me at pretty close to my highest weight, and Dina has known me super skinny, haven't you, Dina?
Yes. I remember those tiny, tiny little things you used to buy. I was so envious.
Mm-hmm. But now you're here taking care of you. Dina was a lifesaver for me. She was help. I have a profoundly handicapped daughter, and I met Dina through respite care, and Dina really helped give Kevin and I a life when I had 4 kids in diapers. She'd come over on Friday nights and change some of them, and we'd go out on date nights. So I've known Dina a long time. Dina knows all my kids, but Dina has seen me at almost the highest, because I'm not quite the highest, because that was after you moved away. But she's seen me at my lowest, and she's seen me at almost my highest, and going up and down. We are human beings who happen to struggle with weight. And I believe I've struggled with weight because it's my mission to support other people and teach what I've learned. We teach what we need to learn, and the more that I share what I'm doing, the more I feel I'm helping other people. I wouldn't be good taking weight loss advice from someone who'd always been a perfect size 2. Sorry. Like you think, I think, what does she know? I mean, I had someone say that someone told him, she said, I'm really struggling with losing weight. And someone told her, well, just eat less. Hello? Oh, wait, why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think? Seriously. Okay, I want to tell you, nothing in life is easy. Stress, health, there's so much heart, diabetes, that can be helped with a better diet. Absolutely. In fact, Kathy did a post last week that she was going to be doing the ultimate reset, and someone was all over. Well, why are you doing that? Why do you need to supplement? And we said it's about her, not Kathy. And Kathy had a great answer and said, because I'm a coach, I want to try these different programs. I can share them with my customers so I can experience it. And Kathy lost great weight this week. Anything else, you guys? I'm so glad you guys all got on here. No, Nicole, I'm so glad to see you live and in real life. We are going to get together soon. You, me, Linda, who's up here in a little window somewhere, Michelle, who also lives in North. So we'll meet halfway because you're down here, and Linda, Michelle, and I are all here. And then Juanita's in Escondido. So we'll find somewhere mid and meet.
Sounds good.
May I say, Judy, you're looking wonderful.
Thank you. Am I looking thinner?
Yes.
And by the way, I have on, so yesterday I went to put on 2 outfits in the back of my closet. I undergrew them. I was looking so forward to wearing them, and I undergrew them, went in the donation box. And today I have on jeans from the back of the closet that are also kind of a little loose. Thank goodness I pulled them out. This was in the back of the closet in the can't fit yet thing. I need to visit the can't fit yet section more often because I've already undergrown some stuff. The blazer I wore to a networking meeting last week. Everyone goes, "That's too big, Judy." Okay, going into the box. So thank you for saying that. As of today, I'm 77.75 pounds down. And I did order my charm. And I have a Pandora bracelet for my mini goals. And this is a heart that Kevin got me for Valentine's. And this is a travel one. And it says, "I want to travel the world with you." And then the 2 little hearts go together. And every time I hit a mini goal, I buy a new charm. And I have 2.25 pounds to my next mini goal. Because I'm going to be out of town next week, I wanted to order it today. And it says, I was going to get health, but there was another one that said wellness that was very cute that they're retiring. So I ordered that. And so it's to go on here to remind me. And this is my mini goal thing right now. So I ordered it, but I am not putting it on that bracelet until I earn it. Which I'm counting on being next week because I'm doing the 3-day refresh this weekend. All right, guys. I'm so glad you guys all got it. I love this business. I love it. And like you said, Steve, one of the best things of this business is the amazing community of people. The amazing community of people that you meet. I love it.
Well, I've been a college professor all my life, and college professors are the most negative people in the world. So it's really refreshing to be with all of you. Thank you.
They are? I never thought they were negative. What did you teach?
Accounting.
Oh, well, yeah, I would be negative.
See?
Nah, I'm not good at, I don't do the numbers part. All right, anyone else, any final comments? And then my internet, Steve, to everyone, your internet connection's not doing very well. You better go. Good night, everyone. I love our community. I'll talk to you all soon. Take care. And I'm going to record this and we'll post it. I'll have Milan post it after we get it done. Good night.
Good night.